Hello, I'm the 10-minute English teacher. Let's get you exam ready. Today, we're thinking about love and relationships poetry, and I'm going to be providing you with my exam predictions for the summer 2025 series. Before we get going, don't forget to like and subscribe. There are plenty of things on the channel to help you understand all of the 15 poems like an expert. Okay, my exam predictions for 2025. I've guessed the focus of questions for English language and English literature in the past and have made predictions based on my experience. Being curious about what might come up is fun and gets you looking forward to finding out on the day, but you need to know your texts and be prepared for all eventualities. Anyone online claiming to know more is simply looking to scam you. So we're going to start today by thinking about what those 15 poems are. So here's a list in front of us from our anthology. We are expected to know and be ready to write about these 15 poems. We've got Mother Any Distance, Follower, Sing Song, Climbing My Grandfather, Winter Swans, Love's Philosophy, Walking Away, Letters from Yorkshire, Farmer's Bride, When We Two Parted, Sonnet 29, I Think of Thee, Pythias Lover, Before You Are Mine, Eden Rock and Neutral Tones. Those are the poems in the anthology. And at this stage, you should have studied all of those in class and you should have been revising them as well, understanding what they're about and the key quotes in them. Now, interestingly, if we take away some of these, we're left with this list, and those are the poems that have featured so far in GCSE exams in order. So we started with Mother Any Distance, then we've had Sing Song the year after, Winter Swans, Walking Away, The Farmer's Bride, Sonnet 29, I Think of Thee, Before You Are Mine, and last year in 2024, Neutral Tones. Those are the named poems in order. So that means these poems have yet to be used by AQA. We've not yet had Climbing My Grandfather, Eden Rock or Follower. We've not had When We Two Parted, Pythias Lover or Love's Philosophy. And we've not had Letters from Yorkshire. Now, there isn't anything to say that the exam board wouldn't choose a poem that has already been used. So, for example, Sing Song is a poem that explores romantic love, but it's also a poem that explores relationships in families as well. There's no reason why they couldn't choose a poem they've already used, maybe with a slightly different focus. So that could happen. Now, I'm not expecting that in this year's exams, and the reason for that is they want to keep things relatively simple for us. In science and maths, they've already said that students will be able to have their equations in the exams, which is something that we allowed students to have in those exams during the pandemic. So therefore, I'm not expecting any curveballs to throw people in English literature. So I'm going to think this year they're going to continue to choose poems that have yet to feature in exams. So we're going to have a poem that's yet to be named. That's my hope and that's my expectation. Now, the interesting thing is that I've grouped these and we can actually see that they are closely related. We've got Climbing My Grandfather, Eden Rock and Follower. They're all about familial relationships, families. So Climbing My Grandfather, Eden Rock and Follower are all about relationships within families. When We Two Parted, Pythias Lover and Love's Philosophy are all about romantic love. And then we've got Letters from Yorkshire, which is about a friendship, perhaps. It could be about a family relationship, but that's not made clear. It's one that's about a long-distance relationship, and therefore I would probably be pairing that with Mother Any Distance if I got the chance to, if that was the named poem. But it seems to me that's a bit of an outlier, a little bit of an outsider when we think about the poems in the anthology. Now, I've said to you that I'm going to be making a 2025 prediction. So my hope is that they're going to choose a poem that has yet to be named. So these are the ones that have featured. These have been named already, so we can count those out. Although it's good to know them because that means that they are poems that you could call upon from memory if need be. Of course, the named poem you'll have a copy of in front of you. What's interesting about these poems is when you think about the themes in them, you can see that there's a little pattern. We've got Mother Any Distance, it's about family. Then we've got love, love, then we've got family. Love, love, then we've got family. Love, and if the pattern was to continue, we'd need a poem about love. I'm going to opt for this year. My prediction is going to be Love's Philosophy. Doesn't mean it's coming up, it's just an informed guess, but that is my prediction for this year, and I'd be thinking really carefully about what I would pair that with. At the same time, I have grouped those poems that have yet to be named, and that gives you a little bit of something to focus your revision on. Now, to take it further, I have made little short, less than 5-minute videos on every one of the 15 poems to help you understand what they're about, what the structures of them all are, and key quotes that I would be learning and what I'd be saying about them in the exam. So I suggest you think about the poems that have yet to be named, think about what you would pair them with if you were given the chance, and also maybe focus your attention a little bit further on Love's Philosophy in order to get yourself completely prepared for the exam. Okay, check out the other videos on my channel. I'll continue to add content. Feel free to ask something you'd like to see me cover in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and keep revising.